Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. I'm finally back and back in action here, and I'm, excited to be back. I'm a little bummed out. I've been missing some climbing time, but I was quite busy with work, but I am officially back now. So hopefully I can, get back into the swing of things. Starting off here, we got all new climbs, which is kind of nice that I've been gone for a little over a week, is because I now can experience a whole bunch of new climbs over the next few sessions, and get to see a lot of new stuff here, which is good. Starting off, just warming up here, doing the yellows, then there's only one red climb, so I was gonna say all the red climbs, but there's only one. Do this red climb here, pretty solid. Get that foot and hand up there, all good. This green one, pretty interesting, pretty straightforward and simple here. Honestly, the orange one is kind of where the interesting climb starts to happen. Really enjoyed that. Green climb, solid. This purple climb, a little stressful, but honestly, not too bad. There's a little foothold in between that hold there, and able to hook that right hand up, match onto that. Big pull, bump that hand up, and then here, just step up, cross over, lay back, and match onto that. Felt super solid. Now this orange climb here is scary, and I'm scared of it. So starting off here, leaning across, get my foot up, press up, and get the left foot onto the other hold. Now here, I have to somehow get my hand across. I have to basically get my right foot over with my left foot, but without too much momentum, else I will just fall. And I have like a mental block where I am really struggling to push my body into the wall. So what I try to do here is I try to get my foot up more onto the wall, but this makes me more tensioned, and so as you can see, I'm like struggling to okay, I really want to cheat and drop down from here. I'm a little stressed out. What I ended up deciding to do, but sorry, going back to what I was saying, when my foot's on the wall like that, I feel a lot more tension, which makes me feel more secure. But the problem is, I feel it's harder for me to be more dynamic, which is what I need at this point. So here, after I kind of cheated my way off this, I just was like, okay, let me see how the ending feels, because I would hate to get to this part and freak out. So I grabbed onto there because I was freaking out a little bit, just overall. Nice big heel hook there, match on top, felt solid. I try it again. I screw up. I don't know why I did my left hand on the big hold. It should have been the other way around, and I just screwed that up, but that's okay. Able to fix this here, lean across, walk the feet up just a little bit to get up to there, press up against this wall, and now get ready for about 2 minutes of me talking with my friend Cooper, and how he's trying to convince me to basically do this here. So I'm trying to talk to him what I need to do with my foot there, and he was telling me this foot, he was trying to get that foot up higher, and I feel like I need to push myself across here, and that's kind of what we're talking about right now. I'm using the underside of this doorway area as trying to feel it, and then here I was like, okay, I could touch that. That felt kind of good, but I can't really grab onto it. And I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, I hate this, and I'm you can see my hand hovering there, ooh, I want to cheat and not try this anymore. But I try to lean down here, and then what I try to do here with my hand on the volume is I try to lean across, and then he's like, yeah, you can do that, but you're gonna instantly bar and door. And I was like, yeah, that's true. That's not gonna feel very good. And now he's telling me basically push my body across and try to catch myself on the edge of the wall here. So you can't really see it. Mentally, it's a massive mental block for me. I end up cheating here, grab onto this, but here I'm trying to just see how this feels, where I'm trying to just stand on there. I'm okay, I can kind of see how that feels. Doesn't feel great, but then here, I can just stand here, no problem at all. So here I can just stand there, no hands on anything. So that feels good. And then here I was like, okay, let me try this end one more time so I don't cheat the end anymore. Work my hand up here. And I realize I'm just like, okay, if I just grab on hard here, one hand up and then bump that foot up, get the hand out immediately. My foot slips just a little bit, get the heel hook in there, match the top, super good. I was a little done with the orange climb. I was like, okay, let me try the black climb here. I gave that one shot, and I was like, okay, that felt good. I need to like now kind of capitalize on that. And then here I was like, okay, now I'm having trouble getting my foot up there. I think this is one of those situations where I need to take like a day, like just like a session rest, basically, not worry about it for the rest of the session, and try to come back the next session and see how that goes. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to turn out, but we'll see. I decided instead to go to the new slab area and see the new slab and see how this feels here. That red one, super simple, nice and easy. Didn't really even feel like a slab, so I guess that's okay. I don't know. It's probably hard to set a good slab that's also really easy. So I'm not really worried about that one. This green one felt good. The big holds didn't have the greatest handholds, but this purple one I actually really enjoyed. Now initially I put my left foot up there and I stood up and I was like, oh, this is great. And then I was like, I don't really have a good hand here to swap feet. I didn't really want to lay my body against the wall to swap feet, and I didn't really want to try to do a weirdo swap right there. I don't know what it's called. Not a weirdo swap, but just try to do like this like funky swap with my 2 feet. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to try that. What I'm going to do here instead, it was kind of nice to problem solve this, get the right foot up as high as I can on that start hold. And then from here, put the left foot up and kind of just trust in that foothold, stand up, felt good. Got that right foot up high and got that left foot up high as well. And then I realized I can just bump that foot up, match that foot on, not match it, but get that foot up higher as well, and then grab onto the top. That felt super solid. Now here, my legs are a little sore from working out, and they were a little tight. I need to kind of stretch them out a little bit. So I tried to do that, but I was like, I don't have the flexibility right now. So I was like, that is another day challenge right there. So I moved along to another new section of the gym, which I am quite pleased of. And we got this here, green one, super easy, very like nice and controlled, taking it really slow all the way up to the top here. I got psyched out for a second if that was a green foothold or not. One hand up on the top, did a nice little heel hook for style points. Super simple. Now this purple climb here, you can't really see it, but right now my left hand is actually under my right hand and I'm putting a lot of force on both my hands. So that's why I stood there for like a good 5 seconds and didn't move when I very easily could have. And once I was here, this honestly was a very easy climb. I gave it a V2 just because of that start. I think the start hold isn't the greatest, but overall, pretty easy, pretty good climb. Then, you know, kind of tying up the end of the session, I was like, let me try this black climb. This black climb looked interesting. There's not really a good foothold here. And I think if I wasn't at the end of the session, I could have probably pulled and gone for that hold and see kind of where I would have ended up on the climb. But unfortunately, I was tired and I didn't really have the strength I needed to get up there. So I was like, okay, you know what? That's another time. And, you know, again, working along here, we got the red climb, nice easy climb on this kind of overhang section. Get that one hand up, swap the feet, match onto that, and then finishing up with the yellow on the slab wall here. Get the hand up, cut the feet across, reach over here, 1 foot up, 2 foot up, one hand, two hands. Tail of the tape here, nothing too special. We got, you know, yellow, red, and green all solid. A couple purple climbs that gave me a little bit of some annoyance, which I'm okay with. You know, it's all good. But overall, I think pretty good session. Happy to be back. Happy to be climbing again. Happy to be making videos. So, yeah, if you like the video, give me a like. Other than that, keep on climbing.